Hey, what's up, you guys? Let's get ready. We're going to talk about how to find happiness. First of all, I want to say finding happiness is like searching for the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You know, you search, you walk, you go all the way to the end of the rainbow, and you think that there's this pot of gold that's just going to fill you up with happiness, and you realize that at the end of the rainbow, there is no pot of gold. And that's what finding happiness is. A lot of people try to find happiness. They try to go towards this pot of gold to be happy. um, and the whole part of being happy is being. It's not finding, it's being. So what I'm going to do is give you 10 tips on how to be happy, and how to really get happiness into your life, and understand that happiness is not something that's going to be all day, every day, 24/7, jumping up with joy. Happiness is something that you want to develop, something, it's a mindset that you have to establish within yourself. So go ahead, look under the video and subscribe to this channel. I'll be talking about a lot of things that bring happiness, but really just to show up in life, and to really just show up in life and live your best life to the best of your ability. It's not always going to be happy, and sometimes it's going to be painful, sometimes it's going to be sad, sometimes it's going to be down, but there is a way that you can attain happiness for the majority of your life, for the big moments. And go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Watch the video. If you like it, click the like button. There's also a notification bell that you can tap, that will allow you to get all my videos as they come up, so you can be happy and watch these videos and learn a little bit in life. So I'm going to get started with number one. And number one is to get healthy. A lot of people don't realize how their health is affecting them, and health is about exercising and eating healthy. And it's like the Snicker commercials when you see someone and it says, you're not yourself when you're hungry. I'm not saying to go eat a Snicker bar. What I'm saying is if you're hungry, there's a phrase called hangry. That means you're hungry and angry at the same time, and it's because your body's out of whack. You're not eating healthy, you're not eating correctly, you're not eating enough, you're not getting enough nutrients to your body, which allows you to be in this down state a lot easier. When you're healthy, you have more energy. When you put good food into your body acts differently. You're more aware of your surroundings, you're more alert, you're more energized, and you can be able to be a little more happier when you know that you're healthy, and you're showing up to life and you're living a good life. So number two is meditate. Now that you're eating healthy, you're exercising, your body is feeling good. Now you can go into this place where you can get your thoughts together, understand how your thinking works, understand what's your most dominant thoughts, and let these thoughts pass and clear your mind so that you can eventually get better thoughts going on in your head. And when you have better thoughts going on in your head, you're going to be more happy. You're going to be more happy in life when you have more positive, dominant thoughts going on in your mind. And number three is to embrace pain. This doesn't mean go out and break your leg and be happy. But pain is not only physical pain, but it's emotional pain. And that's where happiness devaluates, is when you have emotional pain and physical pain. That comes with being unhealthy when something's out of whack. But emotional pain also. So pain can be boredom. Pain can be the loss of a loved one. Pain can be a breakup in a relationship. Pain can be when your friend ignores you. And a lot of people will say a phrase that's like, I feel like I've been stabbed in the back. I feel like I'm heartbroken. And emotionally, this is just as bad as being stabbed in the back physically, literally being stabbed in the back. That's why this phrase came about, because it feels like that, like you've been stabbed in the back. And to embrace this pain, you have to realize that this is life. These things happen. So you have to be able to embrace the pain, embrace boredom, embrace heartbreak, and know that something good is going to come out of it. You're going to learn a lesson from this. So the better you can be at not letting this get you down, and looking at the bright side, even though at the time it feels like there's no bright side, you have to find that meaning, that lesson within that pain, and you have to just let go and understand that these things happen in life. So I'm going to go to number 4. Number 4 is to give. When you're not happy, usually you see a negative reality. There's no good in the world. There's nothing to look forward to. So when you give, this is what happens. Let's say your grandma is at the house and you visited her, and her backyard was filled with leaves. And you wake up, you think, okay, I'm gonna go to my grandma's house. I know she's old. I know she needs help. I'm gonna go rake those leaves up and do something good to give to somebody. You know, you may feel broke, you may be out of a job, you may feel like you have nothing to give, but once you give this little amount, what happens is you make someone else happy. Someone else was lonely that you gave comfort to. Someone needed your help that you helped, and you made this person happy. What this does is it changes your perspective into seeing that, okay, I seen that this person was down. I came by with a small action and made this person's life better. I made this person happy. And then it reflects onto you, because now you believe that there is good in the world, that small actions can happen, that miracles can happen. It's a miracle when someone gives a gift to you, when someone gives to you, when someone takes time out of their day to be with you. And when you do this for someone else, you know that there's hope in the world. You know, someone might do something for you. You know that miracles do happen. Number 5. To be happy, learn something new. So there may be something on your mind. Maybe you've always thought about drawing, or you thought about doing karate, or you wanted to take up basketball, or you wanted to start knitting, or you wanted to do arts and crafts. Well, learning something new will take time in your brain and change your mindset to doing something new, to accomplishing something, and it will make you feel better. It'll make you feel better inside, knowing that there's more to life than what you've been doing. Not being happy can come from just a lack of experience in your life. Just waking up, doing the same thing over and over, and not feeling like your life is going anywhere. Well, when you learn something new, it expands your mind to new experiences. And this could be, if it's karate, you can go on YouTube, search how to punch correctly, buy a punching bag and start using it. If it's drawing, you can go on YouTube, you can buy a book on techniques for drawing and practice it, and you learn something new. You have something to talk about. You have something that makes you happy. You become in a state of being happy while you're doing this new learning experience. And you know, learning right now how to be happy. Just watching this video, you're learning right now. So learning something new can bring happiness into your existence. Number 6, create a project. So maybe there's something you already do, like drawing, or karate or basketball or arts and crafts or knitting or fashion design, whatever it may be. And it's been years since you've done it. Maybe you do poetry and it's been years since you've done it. You've been caught up with family emergencies and relationships and jobs and things of this nature, and you haven't had time. Well, start taking 30 minutes out of your day to assign a project for yourself. If it's drawing, okay, find something you want to draw and dedicate 30 minutes a day to doing this activity that used to bring you joy, but you haven't had time to do it. Find time. Turn off the television. Tell your significant other that you want to take 30 minutes and just draw, or just find time during the day that you have where you can just draw or work on this project. And what happens is the more you work on it, the closer you get to finishing it, the more accomplished you feel and the better you feel by starting this project and finishing it, because many accomplishments make you feel happier. Number 7 is lose yourself. Lose yourself. Forget about what's going on in the world. Forget about what's going on in the world. When you start doing this project, when you start learning something new, dedicate your time to that. Turn off your phone. Let go of the worries you have in life. Let go of your money problems. Let go of all of this stuff and just lose yourself in whatever it is you're doing at that moment. Because when you lose yourself, you don't think about if you're unhappy. You don't think about if you're bored. And not doing something and being bored is a big cause of unhappiness. So lose yourself in whatever it is you're doing. Even if you're just watching a TV show, just forget about everything. If you really enjoy watching TV and you feel like that's all you need to be doing right now, just do that. Lose yourself in whatever it is you're doing. If you're doing dishes, don't worry about how your room is dirty. Just do the dishes. Because when you add on the stress of everything else around that and you don't focus on what you're doing at that moment, then a lot of things are going to bring you down, and it's going to be hard to be happy when you have so much on your mind and you can't focus on the problem at hand. Number 8, expectations don't matter. So a lot of people have this goal, and let's say you're going to write a book, and you start writing a book, and your goal is to be the best-selling author on the New York Times best-selling author. And a lot of people have these expectations, and they want to lose weight, and they want to lose 10 pounds in 2 weeks. And when you have these expectations, it's kind of discouraging. But when you just go into it without expectations, it's good to have a goal. I want to be a New York Times best-selling author. So write the book. Don't expect to be New York Times best-selling author. Just write the book and just keep writing and keep writing and keep working on your craft and keep learning. Because you're not going to be happy if every time you write a book, it's not a New York Times bestseller. But you can be happy in writing the book. You can write the book and be happy that you accomplished writing a book. And you can keep learning and you can keep growing. And it's good to have that goal in mind so you know what direction you want to go towards and you know what you're working towards. But to have that expectation that every book needs to be the New York Times bestseller, you're going to put defeat in your heart and in your mind, and that's going to lead to unhappiness. Number 9, don't be attached. This is the same thing with being attached to the expectations. Then it discourages you from taking action. Don't be attached, and don't be attached to things that you don't necessarily need in your life. When you get attached to the idea that in order to be happy, I need a Lamborghini, well, then you'll never be happy until you get the Lamborghini. And then what happens is when you get the Lamborghini, you're not even happy. You're happy that you got it, But then after a while of having it, you're not happy anymore. Because it was just something to go towards, to make you feel like you're going towards happiness. So, and the whole time you're going towards the Lamborghini, you're not happy. And then you get the Lamborghini and you're happy, and then you're not happy anymore because you already have the Lamborghini now. Now you need something else to chase. You're just searching for happiness. You're trying to find happiness, but you're not being happy. Of course, I would love to have a Lamborghini. No, I wouldn't. I mean, it would probably sit in the garage most of the time. I probably wouldn't want to drive it most of the time. So, being attached to this idea that I need Gucci clothes and Gucci belts and Lamborghinis and chains and necklaces and diamonds and video games and, TVs and luxury cars and big houses to be happy, it's not true. A lot of people just, they watch these self-help videos and they start saying, yeah, I want $1 million and I want to drive a Lamborghini and I want to live in a $4 million mansion and I want to own 6 businesses. That's not necessarily what you want. That's not necessarily what's going to make you happy. And what's going to make you happy is being happy, being grateful for what you have, knowing that you have everything you possibly need to be happy. Everything is within you to be happy. So to be attached to these outer things, thinking that if you chase something, it's going to make you happy once you get it, it's not going to make you happy once you get it. Momentarily, as soon as you get it, but after that, you're just going to want to chase something else. You're just going to want the Lamborghini, then you get the Lamborghini, now you want 2 Lamborghinis, now you need a Porsche and a Ferrari. It's just an ongoing process of chasing things to become happy, when becoming happy is just being happy. Number 10. This is the last final one. It's be comfortable with yourself. And meditate helps with this. Just be comfortable with who you are. Know that there's nothing wrong with you. Know that you don't need more money to be more appreciated. Know that you don't need to be a business owner to be wealthy and successful. Know that you don't need a Lamborghini to prove that you're successful, to prove that you're better than other people in life, to prove that you're on the right track, to prove that you're better. A lot of people want to be better than someone else. They compare themselves to others. They compare their looks to people on social media. They compare what they have to people on social media. They compare what they're doing right now to the vacation that someone's taken on social media. And they compare themselves, and they don't feel comfortable with themselves because they feel like they haven't accomplished everything they need to accomplish. But in reality, everyone lives life the same way. We all have emotions. We all have fears. We all feel like we can do better. And feeling like you can do better isn't a bad thing, but don't get attached to the idea that you have to do better to be better, that you have to do better to be happy, that you have to be better than someone else to feel good about yourself. Be comfortable with who you are. Have confidence in who you are. Know that everything going on in your life right now is for a reason, and exactly who you are at this moment is exactly who you need to be, and there's nothing wrong with you, and you are everything you need to be, and you have everything you need to be happy. It's just a change of perspective within yourself to be happy. So there you have it. There's my 10 tips to being happy. It's not exactly how to find happiness, but it is being happy. And that's what it's all about, is being happy. So go ahead, like I said in the beginning, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell. If you've watched this far, I'm sure you like the video. Like the video, leave a comment below. Let me know how you are being happy today. Let me know how you have been happy. What makes you happy? Leave a comment below and go ahead and give me some comments on that. And you guys have a good day. Thank you for watching. I gave you my 10 tips. I hope it helped you. Continue to watch these videos because they will help you in growing in life and showing up in life and having that show up lifestyle.